Long before towering skyscrapers reached for the skies and highways carved their way through the sand, the deserts of the Middle East shared ancient tales with the stars above. Far from being desolate, these lands were abundant with prophecy, pilgrimage, and poetic lore. Caravans once navigated these golden waves like ships on an ocean, steered by the glimmer of starlight and intuitive wisdom. Each grain of sand holds a history, a myth, an imprint of an age too old for written text to capture. Amid these expansive silences, prophets treaded pathways, empires came to life, and forgotten realms faded beneath ever-shifting winds. Bedouin people still recount stories of jinn dwelling deep within the dunes, guarding treasures or testing the fortitude of those who dare venture. It is said that if you listen intently during a desert storm, you might catch the voices of ancient kings echoing on the breeze. In these ethereal landscapes, miracles and mirages mingle, both considered real to those who choose to believe. You might find yourself in solitude, until the desert unveils a secret it's kept for thousands of years. A fossil, a footprint, a faded etching on a canyon wall, these are silent archives of civilizations long past. And in that instant, you'll understand, the desert never forgets. It watches, it waits, and sometimes, it opens its arms. This journey transcends mere sightseeing. It's a return to the raw, sacred core of our planet. So gather your supplies, ready your camera, and let's delve into the mystical sands of the unknown. And if these stories resonate with you, be sure to engage with us and stay tuned for more awe-inspiring adventures. Rub al Khali Desert, UAE, Oman, Saudi. Our journey starts in the mesmerizing depths of Arabia, where we encounter a seemingly endless desert known as the Empty Quarter. Yet, don't be deceived by its name. This isn't merely arid, empty land. The Rub al Khali claims the title of the largest stretch of uninterrupted sand on the planet, spanning Saudi Arabia, Oman, the UAE, and Yemen like a vast sea of golden waves. Here, sand dunes rise like slumbering giants, some surpassing 250 meters in height, eternally sculpted by the unseen forces of the wind. According to Bedouin tales, the sands are ever-changing because the spirits of the desert are forever awake. It was within these very sands that the fabled city of Iram of the Pillars allegedly disappeared, swallowed by the earth, as retribution for its pride and excess. Often referred to as the Atlantis of the Sands, adventurers have dedicated years to tracking its elusive presence. In the 1930s, British explorer Bertram Thomas dared to traverse this sandy expanse. Guided only by hearsay and camel tracks. His expedition was not solely a physical one, it was a spiritual journey into mystery. Today, satellite images and archaeological findings suggests these legends may hold some truth. Beneath the scalding sun, the air seems alive with untold tales. The desert almost feels as if it is poised to recount its secrets. When night falls here, the sky erupts with stars, and the silence hums louder than any metropolis ever could. In these moments, you begin to see that this emptiness is not devoid of life. It's sacred. Each footprint you create disappears quickly into the sand, as though the desert accepts no memory of the past. Standing solitary in the Rub al Khali, you might feel insignificantly small and yet profoundly connected to an ancient essence. This is where myths are conceived and forgotten, where time dissolves into sands, and every moment holds a hint of wonder. And this is just the beginning of our enchanting desert odyssey. Wadi Rum, Valley of the Moon, Jordan. As we move away from the tranquil expanse of Rub al Khali, our journey takes us northward to a realm where stone meets sky in a breathtaking sweep of red. Welcome to Wadi Rum, known as Jordan's Valley of the Moon and Ethereal Desert. Shaped by the forces of time, wind, and legend. Stepping into Wadi Rum is like venturing onto an otherworldly terreno, surprised it served as a filming location for The Martian, Dune, and Star Wars. Yet, Wadi Rum is far from a mere movie set. is a dynamic canvas, rich with narrative stretching back thousands of years. For centuries, the Bedouins have made this extraordinary landscape their home, coexisting in balance with its wind-sculpted cliffs and copper-colored sands. Their ancient roots are still visible through the Thamudic petroglyphs inscribed on sandstone, left by hands that have long since disappeared. The name Valley of the Moon is more than poetic. It arises from nights so radiant and tranquil that they seem unreal. Under the moonlit sky, the imposing rock formations cast shadows that resonate with forgotten voices. Legend speaks of spirits that murmur through the narrow canyons, sometimes guiding lost travelers or luring them further into mystery. Lawrence of Arabia once traversed this valley, his story eternally intertwined with its shifting sands. In his writings, he called Wadi Rum vast, echoing, and godlike, a description that remains true to its spirit. Each dawn here feels almost sacred as sunlight washes over the cliffs like molten gold, rousing the desert from its deep slumber. Camels glide across the valley floor like shadows of ancient caravans, moving with a timeless grace. The Bedouins believe the rocks have memories, and if you pause and listen, they just might speak to you. Echoes bounce between canyons, filled not only with sound but with story eternal, intangible, genuine. Climbing Jebel, Ishrin offers a breathtaking view of the sun dissolving into the red earth, while hawks trace ancient paths above. Every rock arch and every wind-worn tower seems to hold its own silent narrative. And the deeper you delve, the more enigmatic it becomes, as if the desert gently challenges you to discover its secrets. Evenings unfold by the warmth of the fire, where Bedouin songs float beneath a star-drenched sky. In these moments, you understand that Wadi Rum is more than a destination, it's an encounter with eternity. Here, you're not merely observing history, you're walking within it. Every grain of sand has been a witness, every canyon a guardian of memory. This is a desert that doesn't just awe, it transforms you. Wadi Rum leaves an indelible mark on your soul long after your footprints fade away. And in that moment, the Valley of the Moon becomes part of your own story. Liwa Desert, UAE. The Liwa Desert stretches across the horizon like waves frozen in time. Its golden silence a stark contrast to the bustling towers of the UAE's cities. While the cities shout with their presence, Liwa offers a quiet whisper. This vast expanse is the ancestral land of the Al Nahyan family, where the sands silently witnessed the rise of empires. In days past, trade caravans traversed these dunes, exchanging not just spices but stories under the relentless sun. As dawn breaks, the desert glimmers like molten gold, as if chosen by the sun to awaken the day. Liwa isn't meant for those in a rush, it welcomes those who pause and listen. Within the palm-filled oases like Mizira, legends tell of falcons that once carried divine messages. Nomads, guided by dreams rather than maps, sought hidden wells known only to the stars. As night descends, the dunes transform into silver waves beneath the moonlit sky, and the wind whispers ancient lullabies. Here in Liwa, the desert reveals beauty while teaching humility. Camels are more than mere transport, they carry the echoes of those who came before, memories on four legs. With sunset casting fiery hues across the sands, it feels as if you're walking through a living canvas. In this stillness, you come to realize, some stories are not narrated. They are felt deep within the silence of places like Liwa. Sinai Desert, Egypt. Vast and ancient, the Sinai Desert offers more than mere sandits, a landscape woven with divine interactions and age-old whispers. Majestic mountains rise like sacred monoliths, especially the renowned Mount Sinai, believed to be the site where Moses received the Ten Commandments. This is a land traversed by prophets, where stars once navigated entire peoples. The desert air here seems weighted with secrets handed down through the ages. Bedouin tribes continue to traverse the valleys, guided by the cadence of wind and silence. Unlike the frenetic pace of modern life, Sinai moves slowly, its rhythm marked by the shifting shadows of rocks and the sun. Every grain of sand seems to preserve a memory, a footprint from an ancient voyager. Legends suggest that if you stand quietly enough, the burning bush still murmurs. Pilgrims journey here not only to hike, but to discover something timeless. As dusk descends, the desert is bathed in soft pink and violet, resembling heaven's touch upon the earth. Sinai is not just a place you visit, it's where you engage in a dialogue with time itself. As the wind stirs the stillness, you begin to grasp why so many have sought answers in this sacred place. Sharjah Desert, UAE. Nestled quietly amidst its dazzling neighbors, The Sharjah Desert offers an alluring serenade steeped in heritage, art, and echoes of bygone eras. Here, the dunes stand as more than mere landscapes. They are dynamic canvases molded by the passage of time and the gentle caress of the wind. As the first light of dawn spills over the golden sands, falcons sweep across the sky, embodying the spirit of Bedouin hunters who once dominated these vast expanses. Tales handed down through generations speak of mysterious oases, where ancient caravans stopped to exchange silks, spices, and stories under a blanket of stars. The desert seems to unveil its own secret layers, offering glimpses of rich culture instead of desolate emptiness. In Leha, fossils lie beneath the surface designs from a time when this region flourished with prehistoric life. You can almost sense the ancient footsteps of humans who wandered this land 125,000 years ago. Today, archaeologists continue to unravel mysteries from stone tombs and fire-blackened tools unearthed from beneath the sands. Yet, there's a distinctly modern pulse to Sharjah, as well a place where age-old traditions and contemporary creativity weave together seamlessly. Striking art installations emerge from the sand like meaningful mirages. And the desert festivals here? They celebrate resilience, storytelling, and beauty under the blazing sun. The silence enveloping this place is anything but void. It's vibrant with the echoes of those who have shaped its present. Every gust of wind carries a fragment of memory. Every dune recites a forgotten poem. In Sharjah, the desert transforms into a dialogue between the ancient world and our continually evolving present. AlUla, Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia's northwest, AlUla emerges as a mesmerizing blend of sandstone and memory. This oasis was once a lively intersection of ancient trade routes, offering refuge to caravans carrying frankincense, myrrh, and silk beneath moonlit skies. The sands of AlUla recount the tales of the Nabatean kingdom, whose craftsmen inscribe poetic stories into the tombs at Hegra, remarkable UNESCO World Heritage Site. Unlike Petra's widespread renown, Hegra remained concealed for centuries, its monumental beauty unveiled only after rediscovery. Majestic rock formations like Elephant Rock appear divinely sculpted, standing watch over ever-shifting dunes. Strolling through the narrow lanes of Old Town, AlUla allows one to trace the paths of pilgrims and poets from a millennium ago. Every decaying wall and shaded courtyard resonates with the voices of merchants, mystics, and explorers seeking solace from the heat. According to Bedouin legends, AlUla's golden cliffs hide secret portals to different worlds, guarded by jinn and spirits of ancient kings. Today, the desert continues to pulse with mystery, presenting travelers a surreal blend of archaeology, art, and wonder. If you find yourself drifting beneath the desert stars, AlUla may be the tale that discovers you. Arabian Desert, Saudi Arabia. The Arabian Desert, endlessly vast and timeless, lies at the heart of Saudi Arabia like an ancient scroll spanning across the landscape. Here, where the horizon melds with myth, each grain of sand whispers tales of Bedouin songs and once mighty empires lost to time. This is the domain that once hosted the legendary incense caravans, where camel trains journeyed under the relentless sun with the patience that only centuries can teach. Wind weaves ever-changing patterns into the dunes, akin to nature continually rewriting the same story in infinite forms. The desert guards its secrets, closely hidden cities, forgotten wells, and the soft tread of prophets and poets. Some legends hint at jinn roaming at dusk, attracted by the tranquility settled between starlit skies and sandy expanses. Ancient petroglyphs carved into solitary rocks recount stories of hunters, celestial pathways, and prayers to deities whose names have faded into obscurity. Despite its fierce environment, the Arabian desert instills life in those who venture within it, teaching lessons of resilience, reverence, and rhythm. Though modern highways slice through its breadth, its core remains unaltered, eternal, wild, and forever memorable. Step into this vast golden silence, and you'll find the desert doesn't call out, it patiently waits for you to listen.